just want to make this video pretty quick. If you think my hair looks weird, yes. So yesterday was supposed to be hair wash day. Our water's messed up. Just can't do it right now. Just wipes instead, and then whatever. So you might be wondering, oh, what the fuck is going on? About a year ago, I said that I was going to get into the swing of things, start doing uploads, put out my stuff, all of this. It's like, what happened? Where'd it go? What the hell was that post on the community thing? Is it still called community post? What were the past couple of posts in shorts things? Well, the shorts are just things from my phones that I've just like made little things throughout the years, like over the time that I was in high school. The past couple of uploads though that I've made that are like actually edited and stuff, they're for friends. So if you, dear stranger to the channel, come here and see those uploads, yes, yeah, the past one, just recently, the guessing game, yeah, it was made for my friends, uploaded on my birthday. So yeah, yesterday was my birthday. It's meant to be obnoxious and ridiculous and not fair. It's like, so yeah, sorry if you were genuinely looking for like a quick cartoon theme guessing game. That's not for you. I mean, it could. It still kind of works. So, yeah, okay. I have a thing to keep me on track. Okay, quick recap. Alright, so I never really verbalized in the video. I meant to a year ago, but it never happened. Wow, what the heck happened? So, a few years ago, back when I was almost 13, my dad found out that I had a channel. He was like, no, don't like that, too young. And so I had to take everything down. I did delete some things, like actually delete things, but the majority of the stuff that I made is saved privately / unlisted. So all that's still there. But in that time that I remained private, I also continued making videos, just for myself and for my friends, for the most part. Just didn't publicly upload anything, and it worked out. Because I still did the thing that I actually enjoy doing. It doesn't really matter if it's public or not, I still enjoy doing it. So, yeah, that's what happened. But then I came back a year ago, last year, because I was turning 18, and it wouldn't really matter anymore because I'm an adult and have full control over that kind of thing now. Even my dad just kind of acts like it's like he asked me if I'm on the latest socials or whatever. It's just like, that's silly. I'm not really. This is not as fun. What did I promise? Okay, I promised to bring back the past uploads that I made. Maybe not everything, because I was younger again, baby, and also to get into uploading again, making new content, and have a couple of series going, just to kind of actually become a proper uploader of creation. But it didn't happen. So why is that not happening? Or right now? Why is it not happening right now? Okay, so on the 23rd of November, I came across an issue. I think it was the night before or something, and it just was really fucking me up. So, like in the middle of the day, the next day, I was just like realizing, oh my god, there's so much going on. And that's when I made that post. I believe that's when I made that post. Just saying, hey, I think I'm pushing myself too much and it's starting to really affect me. And now I have issues that I need to go to the doctors for. And since then, it has been a roller coaster of medical stuff. Because of that, it makes it really hard to make videos. I have made some since then, but it takes a lot out of me to do videos like that, especially where I'm talking and such, and then having to go through all the editing afterwards. It's painful. Again, I've been deliberately non-specific about what is actually going on. That's because I haven't received a full diagnosis yet. I'm still going through testing, and yes, it's been taking that long. It's been taking a long time. I will say that it also happened during the holidays, so holiday season, that's when it happened. Goody goody. It's sort of my thing. I think since I was maybe 8 years old, there's always something like big that happens. It's kind of like negative. So I guess that's the recent one. That's weird. I don't even like predict it, but it's just weird that why is something like that always happen around the holidays? I don't know. That's when my cat died, like right on Christmas. Like, what the So yeah, I need to take it easy and not push myself because it could actually fuck me up and set me back. And it just sucks that it's related to something that I really enjoy doing. Yeah, I think in a couple of days I'm actually going out to... I need to get an evaluation done, and then I need to go see a doctor right afterwards. But he wants me to get evaluated first, and then he can use that to help get a better sense of what the fuck I'm going through. So yeah, I also did end up going to the ER because I was just like fucking throwing up, and they were like, okay, well, it might be cancer then. It's like, what? Okay, tumor on the head? No. So I got, they called it they call it the donut CAT scan thing, and then they put, I was like, I got an IV right here, and then they put, what the fuck, contrast, they put you in there, and then they can see it better, because then it makes it more clear. It's cool, it's actually really neat, but it actually being put through it, it's not really like the most comfortable thing on the planet. Just saying, define whether or not you need ER or urgent care. In my case, it was serious, and then I needed to get tested because if it was something that serious, we needed to work as fast as possible. Okay, you don't wait. If you're considering going to the ER, you shouldn't really wait. What will happen now? Okay, since I've kind of come back, sort of out of the slump of it, I honestly don't know where the fuck's gonna go next, but I'm trying to get something going. I'm trying to get the ball rolling in some of this stuff, so I'm trying to get an idea of what I want to actually re-upload. My concern at first was because it's being re-uploaded, that kind of documentation of when it was originally made would be erased. And so I wanted it to still remain there, and I wanted to remember when each video was made or uploaded, pretty much. I was thinking about editing the title of the video and then maybe putting more information in the description about the video. If you're curious about its origins and stuff, and I had like a couple ideas, thinking about either putting old in brackets right at the beginning of the title, or doing that and adding at the end the specific date that it was made. But I'm not sure. I might just do that, the both thing, and then do the description. But then I'm not certain on what specific uploads I want to do yet. I am actually working on a series right now. Funny. I am working on the 5th episode of it. You might be thinking, where the hell is that? I don't want to make it public. It's for my buddy and I. I started it for him. I think I started it when I was 17. So it's been a while because I take forever. Yeah. But it is actually a part of a larger series that I want to make into a public ongoing series. But I'm taking the time to also reevaluate how I want to approach that series. Because kind of an interesting one. It has to do with writing. Scary. Whoa. And we read too? What the hell? Oh, yeah. And I'm going through the recordings that I never edited that are on my phones that have been just kind of sitting around for the past couple of years. Either a couple of years or the past year, something like that. And kind of editing those right now and then seeing if I really want to upload them publicly or I just want to archive them. I know, I'm so secretive. Whoa. That's what you're gonna see from some of the stuff that I upload right now. For the Five Nights at Freddy's thing, I have a privated first part from when I was 16, when I started the gameplay, and then the second part is sort of a mashup of just moments that I recorded from me trying to get through those nights. But the problem is that they were just kind of, mashed up pieces of me chilling out and perhaps being at school and talking to people. So, I don't know, maybe I want to make the first part public and then leave the other one archived, or try to see if I can make them both public. I don't know, or just leave it out of the picture totally. But then people are like, what happened? How did we get here? Why are we already on the 5th night? What? So, maybe, I don't know. I think there's a few that are like that too. But yeah, I have a couple of videos where I played Rayman Legends and I was really excited about making that public. I had fun doing those ones. How long will it take? I don't know. I know, just give me a second. Depends, because I'm editing them and then I don't know how long it's going to take to go through all of the things that I've uploaded and to determine properly which ones I actually want to re-upload and then how I'm going to do it. And then everything else just comes with it too. So I'm not sure. I do other things in my life too. It's not all YouTube stuff, and it's not actually how I intended it to be growing up. Growing up, I was set on doing YouTube just professionally, because there's so much you could do with it. And it's really fun. And just to create so many different things. And that's why I think the videos that I make are kind of all over the place because, well, I dabble in everything, I guess. And yeah, it makes sense to me. That's why I do it. So there's that. I have reasons. But I didn't really intend on also doing other things out of it. And that's what I end up doing. Yay! And it led me to realize that, yeah, I actually want to do other things too, besides make goofy videos on the internet. of any caliber. I can write a book. I have music going on, and that especially hard right now because of everything. I'm trying to see ways. I'm trying to get custom material too to help make it easier and to make it less like scared to even try, because that's the thing. It hurts. Really hard to do. So yeah, it's just, it could take time because of all these different factors, and then also I just do other things in my life. Paired with just, again, needing to take it easy, because again, everything's connected in a way, and if I screw up myself mentally, it could also drive my brain into thinking it needs to drop layers, and then I go into like, why am I paying attention to all these things? So, if that makes sense. That's why, like, I've described it like this before. Depending on what you go through and such, your brain will drop layers, like filtering layers, in your hearing. Wow. And then you'll start hearing that ringing sound, and that's actually your pulse. So when your brain drops layers, it's gonna hear your pulse a bit better. And that's why you hear the ringing. Now you don't really want to hear that, but it is like a normal thing. Ringing isn't really like an out of the normal functioning thing. Pretty much everybody's gonna hear ringing in some sort of way, but you shouldn't really hear it like all the time and very prominently, because that means your brain, it's experiencing something in your inner ears, and now your brain's dropping layers to try to combat that, and then you start hearing that pulse. It's not a lovely sound. You don't like that so much, so go to the doctor. I mean, that's exactly what I've been told by ENTs before. It's like, you can't let your brain fixate on that, because then your brain's gonna get used to needing to do it constantly. So you need to distract yourself. You need to like remind your brain, oh, you don't need these layer drops. Put them up. So yeah, that's how long it's gonna take. I don't know, but it could take a long time. I don't want it to take a long time. I really want to just get it over with, all of that initial stuff, and then start putting things out there that are newer, and just no longer worry about other stuff, and also better prioritize what I record too, because again, I will make videos out of anything. So yeah, what about new current content? So that's what we're getting into. So I would like to do gaming stuff, but I know with gaming, it's gonna be heavy on me. And then the editing too, the process of just having to go through that again, but then through a device. So I'm not certain on how gaming related content is gonna go, and then other stuff. So I would have loved to do skits in a little skit story, wow. But it could take a lot out of me, so I have to just be cautious about that. So I'm not sure about those specific things, but chiller content might be the way to go right now, in terms of just like majority of, I need to get something out. I could totally like get a camera, draw, speed it up so that you don't have to like slug through it, I guess. Although I'm not like super huge fan of super sped up stuff, because it's kind of cool seeing it intricately. And then I could upload that with some like video game soundtrack, something like that. If that's of interest, cool, I could do that. And then I would have to look through and see what else I could do. That's kind of relative caliber. Yeah. Anyway, this recording is about 20 minutes long. I've been yapping. I need to get this done so I can start working on the other things, all of that stuff that I was just mentioning. Thank you if you have stuck around. I don't know why. I don't know why you're here, but it's cool. Thanks. I don't know. What did I do? Besides be weird. Yeah. If I do get into sort of updates on the health stuff, like hopefully get a proper diagnosis of what it is, and then help. Can I get help, please? I'll try to leave a quick little update and then further explain what the hell it is that is going on. So it's not just like ambiguous. People are like, what do you mean? What? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to get tired. Yeah, okay. Put that away. Also, I have all my stuff right here. Just marking down all the ones that I need to get edited, not the other stuff, which is actually going through the videos and determining which ones I need to upload. So, yeah. Dinosaur. I didn't plan an outro. Glasses. Yeah. Make a thumbnail. Cool. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye-bye. I will see you in the next dimension. That's wild. Wild stuff. Put this here. Tiny dinosaur. Oh yeah. I can show Snuftus. Snuftus has a little blemish on his face, but don't tell him about that because he's a little self-conscious. You wanna see my retainer? It's green and it glows in the dark. You guys remember fidget spinner era? Yeah. One from that era. You wanna know what I called this shit? Spidget Fitter Watermelon. Good gravy. This is supposed to be the outro of the video. Stop.